Well, good afternoon, Pilgrim. I just reading from Martin Lloyd Jones, one of his books, and then I've been reading from Exodus, and I thought I'd let you know what I'm doing. From Exodus 2:23 through 3:10. During those many days, the king of Egypt died, and the people of Israel groaned because of their slavery, and cried out for help. Their cry for rescue from slavery came up to God, and God heard their groaning. And God remembered his covenant with Abraham, with Isaac, and with Jacob. God saw the people of Israel, and God knew. Now Moses was keeping the flock of his father-in-law Jethro, the priest of Midian. And he led his flock to the west side of the wilderness and came to Horeb, the mountain of God. And the angel of the Lord appeared to him in a flame of fire out of the midst of a bush. He looked, and behold, the bush was burning, yet it was not consumed. And Moses said, I will turn aside to see this great sight, why the bush is not burned. When the Lord saw that, he turned aside to see. God called to him out of the bush, Moses, Moses. And he said, Here I am. And he said, Do not come near. Take your sandals off your feet, for the place on which you are standing is holy ground. And he said, I am the God of your father, the God of Abraham, the God of Isaac, and the God of Jacob. And Moses hid his face, for he was afraid to look at God. Then the Lord said, I have surely seen the affliction of my people who are in Egypt, and have heard their cry because of their taskmasters. I know their sufferings, and I have come down to deliver them out of the hand of the Egyptians, and to bring them up out of the land to a good and a broad land, a land flowing with milk and honey, to the place of the Canaanites, the Hittites, the Amorites, the Perizzites, the Hivites, and the Jebusites. And now behold, the cry of the people of Israel has come to me, and I have also seen the oppression with which the Egyptians oppressed them. And so, after all this time, after all those people suffering for all those years, he finally makes up his mind. God decides to help those people and bring them out. Why does God take so long? Why does God take so long sometimes to care for his people? That's the subject. God not only acts and intervenes in our affairs, but he always does it in his own time. We, in our cleverness, want to ask questions. We do, don't we? Why does he wait so long? All I know is that it does us good to be kept waiting on God. God can bring us to our senses if we sit and wait. Why did God take so long before he sent his son into the world? Why didn't he send him immediately after the fall? One reason, and this alone is enough for me, was this: to teach man how small he is. God allowed some 4,000 years or so just to teach men and women that all their wisdom and all their cleverness and philosophy and science could not do the job. Yes, God very often delays in order to bring us down to the level that we really occupy, and to make us see ourselves as the foolish worms that we really are. God knew what he would do when he sent Moses to Midian. He had kept him 40 years as the son of Pharaoh's daughter, and now had him wait for 40 years in Midian. God was timing it. He sees the end from the beginning. In the same way, astoundingly, at this moment, God knows when he's going to end the story of this universe. I don't know when it is, and I have not wasted any of my time, as some of my friends have, in trying to figure that out. Don't waste your time trying to fix times and seasons for such things. The Lord Jesus Christ said that even he didn't know what the date was, but he said, the Father knows. He said that even the angels didn't know. God the Father has kept this as his own secret, but he knows there is an appointed time to everything. The world is not out of control. God is still on his throne, and the timing is in his hands. Of course, God not only acts in his own time, but in his own way. He has his own methods. God moves in a mysterious way his wonders to perform. William Kuyper said that. I often wondered, who said that? I've heard that so many times. He suddenly touches you. He interferes, so to speak, in your life. Why are you where you are at this time? You think you know, but you don't. God suddenly appears. He touches you. He interferes in your life. He erupts into your life. He does it in 1,001 different ways. Thank God he does. He is outside of us, and he intervenes in our lives. He acts among us, and he does things for us that we can't do for ourselves. When God does this, he does it at the right time. At the right time, always in the right time. God bless, Pilgrim. Think on these things and have a great day.